Space and Time 919 just subscribed with Prime. Happy Halloween, Tilda. Conquer 420 just subscribed for 12 months. 1 year.
Hi. Hi. How are we doing? How's it going? Ooh, so spooky. Well, it seems Conker likes it. Hi. Hello. Do we like it? Hi, Gyrus. Hi. Hi, Grim. How are we doing? Are y'all? Y'all? Nobody tell Twitch. Am I allowed to have this model on Twitch? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. Shh. No rats. No rats. Hi. Do we like what we see? Oh my lord, let me... There's not too much to show off. I can take the little veil off. Ah. And yeah. And then also, there's 2 other redeems. Can I wink? There we go. My brain. I am so tired right now. But you know, there's one of them. It returns. Bigger returns. They are a size. They are certainly a size. It's so crazy because, like, technically they can go a little bigger. But I was like, no, we're gonna be a little tasteful. just a tiny bit tasteful. But yeah, how are we doing? How's it going? How are we doing? Also, I apologize. Don't look. You can look as close as you want in certain aspects, but just don't look too closely. Don't look too closely. I don't. Wait, did it activate? I think it technically did. Let me, hold on. So, there's actually a little, so bigger and smaller are not mutually exclusive. So there's actually two sliders for bigger and smaller. Bigger technically controls like how large they are, kind of up and down. And smaller kind of controls how far out they go. So you'll actually see like whenever bigger deactivates, actually I'll put it back, but if I turn bigger off, actually no, I just turned it on. So that's bigger and then smaller. This brings it into like there. Oh no, I reversed them. Okay, wait. Standard size, here. Smaller, boom, smaller. Then you deactivate smaller, get a little more definition, you know? And then, when you do bigger, oh. Oh. And then, when you activate smaller, they come in a little. Just a little. So wait, I should leave it there. Who knows? Maybe I broke it by manually toggling it. Oh well. How are we doing? Y'all? Halloween's in 2 days. It's in 2 days. Are we excited? Because I'm gonna be so for real. I am only just now processing that Halloween is in 2 days. I'm like, oh shit. My sense of time is so warped. Hi, Young. Hi. I imagine that's gonna happen today. I imagine that's gonna happen for today.
Not.
Oh lord. Oh lord. Halloween, yes. End of the month. Oh no. The end of the month. Fucked up. Oh, also, before I get too distracted, on the model, I'm gonna be so for real. Elliot's gonna be so sad. I really tried to bring Bonk back. Oh, Lord Rent. Oh god, I have stories about that. Y'all, I only got to do 3 hours of yapping last stream. That was only TwitchCon. I went on like a whole other vacation. I've been fucking shooting a laser all weekend. I'm fucking moving in a month, or not a month, in like a week. Look. Love October. Love spooky season. October has been fucked this year. October has been fucked up. October has been a month. It's been a motherfucking month. Alright, then let me... There we go. I'm gonna do that to like manually fix it because I think I fucked it up. But before I get distracted, Elliot's gonna be mad. I tried so hard to get Bonk to work, but I'm already in like uncharted territories because I'm like Frankensteining two models together. Like this head and this model are not from the same model. They're not from the same model artist or anything, which actually, speaking of, so the head is made by the wonderful Suika, and the body is made by Kyoki Studios, the same one that did my ink model. Get out of here. Be gone. Be gone. Overlapping grind dog tear. Grim, is this your alternate account? Are you on an alternate account telling me to go to stream boo? Overlapping grind dog tear. Oh my lord. Of course. But yeah, no. So technically, I Frankenstein these together, which means I had to learn how to make a model into an item and then bring up basically I was going on a little journey on Monday night, which was not a good idea, which I'll explain why much later in the stream. But I figured it out for the most part. There's technically, y'all, you want to see something horrifying? You want to see something terrifying? Prepare yourself. Because if I go a little too far, can I actually... Oh. Do y'all see that? My neck disconnects from my face. I really, literally, Grim always mentions being like, oh my gosh, I love VTubing. It's like we're using our cute little puppets and dolls and waving them around on stream. After doing this, I'm like, these are dolls. Before, I was like, oh no, I'm a cute anime girl. It's not like a little dolly. After this, I'm like, no, I'm a doll. I can just pop the head off of one and put it on another. I'm just a little doll. Little dolls on stream. Literally. These are just little dolls. They're little dolls. Fix itself. No, it did not. So, boom. There we are. We're back to normal. Also, so smaller has less of an effect than bigger does. And that's not because I have a thing against smaller. You know? It would be very hypocritical of me. However, on the base of just regular model, I already have it halfway enabled. Because it was way too big otherwise. So technically smaller can only decrease it by half of the full range. Bigger goes fully from 0 to 1. So that's why there's a dramatic difference with big and a small difference with small. Make sense? We're good? But anyways, original, before I tangented 4 times, I tried so hard to bring the bonk hammer back to let you bonk myself in the head. So I don't have a super strong understanding of how item scenes work, and that's kind of how I'm doing this. And why is my mouth lagging so much? What the fuck? Do y'all see that? Fascinating. That's new. Again, there's a little Frankensteining going on with this. And I am not a model rigger. I am not a pro. I do this for shits and giggles. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. But yeah, basically, when I tried to bring the hammer back, it just fucking decapitates me. Like when I bonked my, I wish I took a screenshot of it just for the horror, and the spookiness. So yeah, so the bonk sound effect still works, but when I tried to bring back the hammer to like bonk myself by toggling that scene to like make the hammer do the bonk, it just like decapitates the model. It like unloads the head. And I'll be so for real. So I got this model 2 nights ago. And 2 nights ago, I was on like my 4th day of. Is something getting maxed out? Hold on. Hold on a minute. It's kind of bugging me because I didn't notice the lag before. No, my memory's fine. My GPU is fine. What if I? Oh well. Oh well. Anyways, yeah. So I got this model 2 days ago, and 2 days ago I was on my 4th of 5th day, like doing an experiment, which means I've been commuting in over the weekend and working over the weekend. So as you can imagine, I was tired as fuck. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a little silly. I really should immediately be going to bed because yesterday I had a 13-hour work shift accompanying my 2-hour commute. So your girl is tired, but I'm also stupid. So I wanted to set this up. So I did that on Monday night, and I managed to like basically one of the things. So I had it set up where I only had like one layer on the face, and so whenever I like went like this, see where like the like neck cloth meets my face? Notice how my face goes over it, like it's in front? That wasn't the case. It was like always behind the neck cloth. And I was like, I want to fix that. I wanted to fix it. And so, but I was like, I have such a long work day. So I was like, I need to sleep for at least like 5 hours. So I slept, I woke up, I went to work for 13 hours. I got home after like being 15 hours of being out. And I was like, I want to pass out right now. But I also really want to like get this fully set up. So I don't have to spend a ton of time today like preparing this. So like less time streaming. So it worked. So I figured it out. I fixed it where also it was the case where it was like the body wouldn't like move the same amount that the head would. And so like you can see like the neck like poking out every time I moved around. And I was like, I will fix this. So, anyways, I fixed it. How are y'all doing? after half an hour of just having a body, new little outfit. How are we doing? How's it going? I have so much stuff to catch y'all up on. Truly, so much stuff. I wanted to get the photos over to my PC, and I was just like, I'm just gonna send them to Grim. That's how I'm gonna do this. That's how I'm gonna do this. So let me pull them up. I hope y'all have had a good weekend. Are y'all ready for Halloween? Do y'all have plans for Halloween? Can I download all? Is that a thing? No. No. Hold on. Let me get these photos saved. Photo. I can't escape the sound. So many times I've tried. There are changed inside. Only for me through this nightmare. I can't describe myself. If you can see the dark inside of me. Boom. Boom. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, I'm back. What did I miss? Happy to be your file folder. Thank you, Grim. Thank you so much. Look, it was either I fucking like email it to myself and then I would have had to send like 3 emails because there's a bunch of photos, or I just send it to you via Discord and then I just open up Discord on my computer and I just download them from there. So I did that. File under K. Oh, true. My plans are to hide with all the lights shut off and hoard candy for my. Oh, evil. But honestly, so understandable. Conquer. So, I watched your little barn video, which, first of all, very cute, very cool to see. And then you spoke at the end, and I was like, oh, that is not what I was expecting Conquer to sound like. I was like, oh, like in a good way. No, Grim, literally at like the last second. And I was like, oh, like he is from the Midwest. No. No, not that. More so just like he's from the Midwest. Like I knew he was from the Midwest. But for some reason, I was just like not prepared for it. And I was like, oh. I work. Same. No, yeah, I will. I'll still have work on Friday, but I'm still debating. I got invited by coworkers to a Halloween party. I don't super have a costume. I'm also like, I don't know. We'll see if I go. Because it's either I go, I'd probably have a good time. I quite like this coworker. She's very nice. I like working with her a lot. And I'd probably have a good time. It's also more focused towards like the grad students and younger students in my group. Like my boss is gonna be there, so I'm kind of like, I should be social. I should go be social and go to the little Halloween party. Fine. So we'll see. If I'm not here on Friday, I went to the party. But yeah, no. Oh. But Grim's gonna stream on Halloween. Oh. Well, that means I'm definitely not streaming, regardless. No, my plans have shifted too. I'd go to the Halloween party and watch Grim in the background. Or I just watch Grim. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Alright, hold on. Let me drink a little tea. Kissy girl is tired and her throat is already drying up. I also, sorry, I'm like trying to recalibrate it. I also adjusted the audio a little bit. I don't know if there's much difference. Technically, I should be a little louder. Hopefully that worked. I don't know. But yeah. Ariel, do you want to hear what I've been up to? I got all the photos together. And good lord, I have been doing way too much shit. I have been doing way too much shit this month. Let me go over here. So, actually, before I get into the photos, so for those unaware, I need other people to be as jealous of the nature pics as I am. We'll get there, Grim. So, your girl has been so fucking busy this month. So, on like October, whatever that Friday was, like October 10th or something like that, I flew to New York. I flew to New York because we had a like family gathering for the dad side of my family. And like they host it every year, but honestly, since me and my family live in California, we do not attend, like it's very rare that we attend it. And this was kind of the first year where it's like I wasn't doing something that prevented me from going. Because I think the last time I went, I was like 16. I was like sophomore, junior in high school. And yeah, I just like, we tend to go like every other year, but basically 2 years after the last time I went, COVID. So that kind of killed that. And then there was COVID for a while. And then I think the first year that like we were thinking of going was the year I was studying abroad in Japan. So it had been like a good like 7 years since I had gone. So, yeah. So, I was like, I should go. It's really inconvenient timing wise, but I can go. Fine. So, I also realized I had not seen any of these relatives. Actually, I'd seen like one of them, but like pretty much any of these relatives since I transitioned, and I was like, well, this will be interesting. And like, fortunately, there were no problems there. Everyone was chill. Nobody cared. Everybody called me my preferred name. We were all good. But yeah, there was kind of that mounting stress. And then so basically, I flew over on a Friday. I took a flight and I landed in like Philadelphia, and I needed to get like a fucking, I needed to get a connection flight, y'all. So I land at one side of the airport, And I need to go all the way to the other side of the airport. And I'm like, you know what? I have like 2 hours before my flight leaves. I'm not gonna take the shuttle. I'm gonna stretch my legs. I just got off like a 5-hour flight. I'm gonna stretch my legs. I'm gonna walk through the airport. And so I walk through and I'm like, nah, 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 this is cool. We're chilling out. And as I start to get close to my gate, I look and I'm like, oh, there's someone in like full priest attire. And I'm like, huh, interesting. There's a priest. And they're like going like in their priest robes. Huh. Okay. Cool. Interesting. That's unusual. And then I keep walking and I reach this like mess hall area. And there are 4 more priests in full priest garb sitting at a table eating food. And I'm like, huh? Why are there more priests here? And mind you, I'm tired. I'm a little nauseous. I'm not feeling hot from my flight. And I keep walking more. And then I'm like, and then there's 2 more. And then there's 3 more. And suddenly, everyone's a fucking priest. I walk past this one gate. There are, I shit you not, like 100 priests just sitting, waiting for their flight. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Am I in a nightmare? Did I die in the plane crash? Am I in hell now? Did my plane go down? What's happening? I'm getting like flashbacks to like me in Catholic school, which was not a good time in my life. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening? Like I can still hear her voice. Oh, no. Grim, I'm still here. Guys, you can still hear me, right? Am I real? Guys. Oh, and I'm like, already. Shut up, Grim. Already. Oh. Sorry, I just had another side thought. Anyways, already, I'm like, I am not doing so hot. This has immediately put me on edge. I am stressed. I am anxious right now, but I'm like, it's fine. I have like an hour and a half flight left over just to get to New York. I'm gonna be fine. And so I wait. I hang out. And I'm like, I'm waiting there. And then I kind of look over. I look over at my like gate. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's just like a door. Like, it's just a door that just goes outside. Like, there's no like tunnel chute to like take you to the plane. It's just a door that just opens outside. And I'm like, oh, don't tell me. And then I look over at another gate. I shit you not. These were the tiniest motherfucking planes ever. They were literally, they were like 3 seats across, 15 seats down. They were fucking tiny planes. And something I also forgot to mention, on my first flight, I had turbulence the whole way. Like literally 5 hours of straight turbulence. They were only able to get us drinks like one time, like 45 minutes before we landed, because it was so bad that they just like couldn't go down the aisle because of turbulence. And I was like, no fucking, do not put me on this tiny ass fucking plane. No, please no. I just saw like 100 priests. I am already stressing the fuck out. Why are you gonna put me on this tiny ass fucking... I was not doing so hot. I was fucking crashing out. And so I like, but I'm like, it's fine. This will be fine. This will be fine. I get on the plane. There's more fucking turbulence. And since it's a tiny ass fucking plane, the whole plane is just like rattling around. And I'm like, Chad, am I cooked? Am I fucking cooked? Am I gonna die right now? And then the stress and nausea hit. And I was not doing good. I was not having a good time. But fortunately, I landed safe. I landed fine. I was alright. And then I had to drive another 2 hours to get to the cabin. Speaking of the thing that I remembered, I don't know if I like did something incorrectly, but something I really love is when I lean back with this model. Look how this model looks. Oh wait, is it broken? Did I? Yeah. Hello. Bye. 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 How you doing? How are you doing? Oh. Don't. Oh, I knocked over my phone. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Hello. Hello. Wow. I don't know why. I don't know why, but when the model scrunches up like that, it fucking kills me. Just like, hang on. Hang on. You got any chicken nuggets? Yeah, I have some chicken nuggets. I feel very like popcorn. I'm like, hi. Hi, Buff. Yeah, in the popcorn. Clappy 6'7". Vagina 6'7", Clappy. Yeah, you need little Angie. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't I have... Ah! Guys. Ah! So sad. When Buff Pump doesn't make you gross, literally, like... Come on. Buff, I just want a little grilled cheese. Please. Please. I don't know why that just cracked me up. What's this one do? I don't know if I have a ragey mode. I don't think I have like an expressional toggle that just like... Oh, wait, hold on. Hmm. Hmm. That's the closest I can get to pouty OC. Anyways, I arrive at the cabin at like 2 in the morning. I'm fucking tired. And of course our cabin is the motherfucking breakfast cabin where all of the family members come over to our cabin for breakfast. So, bright and early, 7 a.m., people start rocking up to the cabin, and I'm like, oh, hello? Where am I? What's happening? Hello? Yeah, no. Luckily, 7 a.m., fuck that, I know. I think it's because, like, there were, like, a bunch of, like, kids, basically, and they're still accustomed to, like, wake up before 7, go to school at 7. So like they were already like accustomed to that, so they just like pop over at like 7. This one. Yeah, no. I come down and I'm like, hi. I need caffeine. But yeah, I have some breakfast, say hello, make the rounds, give the hugs, all that fun stuff. And then we went out on a little hike. A little hike. So here, hold on. And by little hike, I mean into the mountains. It was a good little workout. Hold on. I'm like making the photo smaller. I'm embarrassing. Then if I do this, right over here. So yeah, ready for it? Look at that. Look at that. Genuinely, the lake was so worth it. It was so gorgeous. We were staying in a cabin that was like right near a lake, basically. And so like you could see like the lake like stretching out in the distance. And then like you can see in this photo a little better. And it was so gorgeous. It was such a nice day. Like it was like autumn was starting, so it was like 65, 70 degrees, like perfect hiking weather, perfectly sunny. Genuinely, this was really nice. This was really nice. I was still hella jet lagged and kind of not doing great, but that's good. I'm glad I like went out and did this hike. Here are also some trees. Ooh, trees. There was also trees, more trees. It's kind of showing the path. This is like one of the more flat spots, and I was like, photo time. Time to take some photos. There was also the way that I looked over and I was like, oh, it's Conker. Oh. Oh. Point emoji, soy Jack. Oh. Conker. Look at that little guy. He was adorable. He was so cute. Look at him. But yeah, no. There was a little squirrel. I was like, oh, Conker. He followed me. He followed me all the way to New York. Oh. And then yeah, after the hike, we stopped in like the grocery store and also went to like, how do I describe it? It's like a little, hold on, I need to cough. Hold on. There we are. That's a little better. We stopped at this like souvenir store kind of, and I took this photo and I was like, Grim, the furries, they're taking over. They're everywhere. Ah, they've invaded my my cozy little cabin area. The furries, they're coming for us. They had these little like, they were actually really cute. They had these like little freaking like furry feet slippers, and they were really cute. I was really tempted to buy one, but I was like, no, I cannot expose that I am a furry. Because that was actually something I still don't. Actually, wait, first, So yeah, night kind of winds down, and I saw at the store that they had color fire. They had this like little packet that you just like toss into the fire, and it like makes it like rainbow colors. And I was like, oh, actually, the song is perfect. Weird science. Mm. But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm basically burning copper. Yeah. And I was like, oh, pretty colors. Fire. Yeah, no. So, anyways, for the rest of the night, I don't know how serious they were, or if it was just like a bit, but like one of my aunts and uncles and like another one of my aunt was like, yeah, we're gonna start a podcast together. It's gonna be like where we like knit and like talk about stuff. We're gonna have a little knitting podcast. Wouldn't that be so fun? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, they don't know. They don't know that I'm a VTuber. Literally that one party meme of just like standing in the corner being like, they don't know that I'm a VTuber. Nobody knows, and they'll never know. So I was like, oh, you're gonna do a podcast? That sounds fun. What are you gonna do for that? How does that even work? How do you like upload to YouTube? I was in like a full stealth mode. I'm like, they'll never know. They'll never know. Yeah, no. But yeah, also, actually, wait, before I get into it, I'm definitely gonna need my voice. Let me take a little sip. Let me take a little sip. Here, and then let me clear my throat a little. There we are. There we are. So, you know, we have dinner. You know, we're all together. We're having fun, and then the kiddos sneak upstairs to play games. And I turn to my brother. So like I'm like 23 and my brother is 21. And I'm like, we're still young and hip. We can hang out with the cool kids, you know? How do you do, my fellow kids? So we go upstairs with the younger generation, which ranged from like 12, maybe like 10 to 16, around there. Actually, more like probably 17, I think was the oldest. They were all still in high school or middle school. And we play a game called Werewolf, which immediately I'm like, werewolves? Werewolves, you say? Count me in. But no, basically, it's like a modified game of like Mafia, if anyone knows. Do y'all know what Werewolf slash Mafia is? It's kind of the game where you like, there's like one or two people that are it, and they're trying to like kill all of the villagers without getting caught. Alright, yeah, let me explain it. So basically, games like Werewolf and Mafia, you'll go around at the start and everyone will randomly be assigned a role. So some people are like the villagers. They're just super normal. They're just trying to survive and not die. There are the werewolves. They are trying to kill all of the other players without getting caught. There's also a doctor who can save someone from a werewolf if they guess who the werewolves are trying to kill correctly. There is an investigator who has like a special ability to like try and determine who is a werewolf. There's also like a witch where they're able to like heal/kill someone. They're a little wild card. There's also the we also played with the drunk villager card, which like technically that character isn't supposed to be able to talk, but we were just like, what if we just spin it a little, or they have to talk like a drunk person? And so we start playing the first round, and I pull villager, and I'm like, cool, I can just hang out. I'm just vibing. And then I turn to my brother, and again, I'm 23, my brother's 21, so we're the only ones like actually drinking. Like I was having a little drink, my brother was drinking. We weren't drinking a lot, but just a little, just to be a little more social. And I turn to him, I watch him pick up his card. I watch him like smirk a little, put his card down, and then take a sip from his drink, and I'm like, you're the fucking drunk, aren't you? He was the fucking drunk, and I was like, of course, it had to be one of us too. So he was drunk for the first game. Yeah, no. But yeah, it was really funny because we played like 4 or 5 rounds. Literally the first 3 rounds in a row, my brother was the drunk every single time. It was a fucking crazy coincidence, but he kept pulling the drunk one, and he just kept drinking more, and he's like, yeah. So that was cracking us up. And I will say, I want to talk about one round that we played. Because so all of them are from the East Coast. They're from like New York, Florida, blah, blah, blah. And apparently they've played this game in the past, and they were like, oh, we have to do the Californian accent, the Valley Girl accent. And I was like, oh boy, let's see where this goes. And they're like, so like, we all like go to sleep, and like the werewolf, and I was like, I'm like, no. If we're gonna do a fucking California accent, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna be like, so like, we all totes went to sleep, and then like, oh, shock horror, the werewolves woke up. Like, I start just going into this like the most exaggerated Californian accent, like Mean Girl, like. It's true, we all talk like that. And I'll be so for real. I think I was a villager. I completely stopped playing the game, like, to win, and I was just fucking around, just being like, what are the most Californian things I could say? So like, I was like, talking to someone, I was like, girl, you are giving me like major Scorpio vibes, and that is really messing with my Virgo vibes. Like, I just cannot with you. And then like, literally, there was another time where they were like, they were like, girl, I think you're fucking sus, and I think your skincare is garbage. And I was like, oh, I cannot believe that you would insult my skincare. I get all of my products from South Korea. Like, my skin is flawless. And like, what else? What else was I? What else was I fucking saying? I was like, your vibes are just like all wrong, and I do not like you. I think you are really sus. And I was just fucking bantering with them. There was one time they were like, I think that you're sus. And I was like, oh, I cannot believe that you would attack me like this. Jennifer. Not their actual name. I started just like saying the most like white girl California name. I was like, oh my god, Jennifer, your skin is glowing. I love your skincare. Oh my god, Tiffany. Tiffany is the worst. I had so much fun with that game. And yeah, I was like, this is fantastic. I think the villagers ended up winning, but I did not care at that point. I was just fucking, I'm like, what are the most Californian things that I could say? How can I make this more ridiculous? Yeah, no. I was very happy to hear that like the next morning, like all of the ants were like coming up to me and my brother and were like, our kids will not stop talking about last night. They were like, that was the most fun game of werewolf they've ever played. And like, you guys are like the coolest aunt and uncle. Or like coolest cousins. And I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. I'm cool. I'm hip and young. I know the skippity whiz. But yeah, that was fun. That was a fun little night. And Rox being the cool cousin. I know. I know. I was kind of thinking about it, and I'm like, guys, am I cool? Am I like secretly really awesome? like from a resume standpoint, I'm like, I've got this like cool ass job as a scientist and I shoot massive lasers at stuff. I'm like, that's fucking dope. I like went to Japan for 6 months and like have a ton of stories from there, which like a bunch of my relatives were like thinking of going to Japan, so I was just like yapping about Japan and like, oh my gosh, you have to go do this and this thing is so cool and I'm like, yo, if you ignore the fact that I'm a hopeless degenerate and a VTuber and a silly little anime girl online, I'm fucking dope as hell. I'm like so cool. I'm actually like le epic. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know. Random thought I had. I also to my brother. No, I'm terrible. I'm gonna blast. I got even powers. Of course I'm saying all this while fucking Shia is singing Golden Shower. Anyways. What was I gonna say? No, yeah. I was just thinking though, like, I realized, like, I don't know. I mentioned before that, like, when I showed the Elden Ring highlights to my friend, I was like, oh, I think my editing's getting better. I think it's a lot, like, funnier. And he's like, no, I think you're funnier. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, stop. But I was thinking about it, I was like, wait, am I? Like, now that I think about it, like, I'm like really good at like social interaction and just like yapping and like keeping a conversation fun and like cracking little jokes. And I'm like, oh, dude, I was not like that before I started streaming. Like, that's fucking wild. I kind of like that that's coming out. I like that this trait is emerging. I'm like, oh, that's fucking epic. Man, this is a little side tangent. We had day 2. We went on another little hike. Here's a tree. It was in fact autism season. There was a gorgeous tree right there. They also had trail. We went on like a different hike that day. Very fun, very cool. It was a lot shorter, but it was a lot more uphill. I was fucking struggling. I was like, I need to do more cardio. This is a fucking workout and a half. And then yeah, more gorgeous views. More gorgeous views from the lake. It was fucking gorgeous. There's also this photo of another angle. It was gorgeous. It's very nice. Very cool. But yeah. So that was kind of my trip to New York. Afterwards, the flight back home was not too eventful. It was a long day, but it's not too bad. Not too terrible. My flight back was actually a lot more chill, and I was glad because I was really worried I was going to get sick the week before TwitchCon. And it was fine. It worked out. It was all good. Alright. I'm gonna BRB real quick. And then I'm gonna finish up yapping about my little adventures. And then we'll see. I either want to, if I have the energy, watch some memes. Otherwise, just have fun with a little yapping stream. But I'm gonna BRB real quick. Go stand up, go stretch your legs, do a squat, make your ass fat, and I'll be right back. Hi. I'm back. I did also, I added a ton of like Halloween music to the stream playlist. So I hope you guys have been enjoying that. Hope that's been fun. Sorry about that. I don't know why, but my throat has been a little congested. Trying very hard not to get sick, but oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, no. So I got back on like Monday night, and then I had to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then yeah, I've already told y'all about TwitchCon. TwitchCon was lots of fun. Fun little image I forgot to show y'all. This was me on the plane. Look at my cute little werewolf shoes. Look at them. They're so cute. But yeah. TwitchCon was really fun. I probably won't go back next year, but it was still fun for like an experience. But yeah, so I did TwitchCon, left on a Friday morning, came back on a Sunday night, and immediately I'm back into work on Monday. So at this point, I hadn't had like a real weekend for 2 weekends. And I was like, but you know what? This is fine. Everything's fine. So I go into work, I do my work, and then Friday, I have an experiment. Friday, I start doing my experiment. And so the experiment went well. That was good. I don't think that I can go into the details of it without kind of doxing myself. However, I wanted to show you one of the shots that we took. Because there was one imaging pattern that we saw and we were like, oh, I think you'll like it. So we were shooting diamond with a laser. And like, I think like this was like 1 or 2 nanoseconds after impact. The impact. Our data was a little suspicious. A little sus. A little suspicious. Bum bum dum bum bum. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that pic was a sonogram of a human, and I was like, oh, like a baby? Like, damn girl, your insides are looking a little sus. Oh my god, can you put that in Discord? Maybe. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Technically, this is technically I should be showing you this. Technically, I shouldn't be showing you that. It's fine. It's fine. It's just one shot. Doesn't even have the data attached to it. It's fine. But technically, shh. No. Technically not supposed to show y'all that. But no. Yeah, it's fine. No, yeah. It was funny. It was just one shot in particular. We were like, oh, Amogus. We were also slowly losing our minds as the shift got long, as the shifts went on. Because yeah, so I was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I was working from 11:30 to 6:30. So I worked straight over the weekend. And like, I did not take any time off before the experiment. I have not taken any time off after the experiment. Your girl is a little tired. But yeah, no, basically, on Monday, I saw that Cookie Studios dropped this body, and I was like, oh, Conquer would love that. Conquer would love it. I don't know. I don't know how much. Don't stay up too late. Who's gonna stop me? You are kind of seeing a remnant of my, like, tired, delirious state. Who's gonna stop me? You can't stop me. But yeah, no. Basically, Monday night, I saw this and I was like, only $7? You like. So I got to the little spooky body, and that's what you're seeing. And I spent some time setting it up. And then on Tuesday, I had a 13-hour shift. Yay! So I was slowly losing my mind as the shift went on. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. I definitely didn't also have to go into work today and do more work after my 13-hour shift yesterday. Your girl's a little tired. However, you know what was? You know what was keeping me sane and giving me power and energy? Gerda. Scary monster. Madoka Magica looking Gerda. Smash. Oh. So y'all, Honkai Star Rail dropped a little animated video. And oh god, I love this game. I'm so obsessed. It's so good. The lore is so crazy. And we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it together. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Hold. Because yeah, what I wanna do is I want sometime probably this weekend, I want us to watch every Amphorius cutscene. So just watch all the cutscenes, and then I want to go into like all of the little animated videos that they've made. And then I wanna watch more and just like deep dive into the lore of Star Rail. I wanna watch all the character trailers. This literally, God, it's so crazy. I'm playing Sith, but I'll try to keep up. Perfect. We're gonna do it over the weekend because it's gonna be a long stream. But it should be fun because we'll just be hanging out, just watching them. Exo. There you are. So, Honkai Star Rail just dropped. So, they dropped a video basically talking about some of the alternate timelines if we didn't go to Amphorius. So, backing up a little bit. Yeah, so backing up a little. Remember Herda? Or not Herda, Kafka? Mommy Kafka with the umbrella and the scary looking hot. y'all know Kafka. She is a member of the Stellaron Hunters. They keep popping up. They're kind of mysterious, but they seem to be following this mysterious script. I just realized that the hearts are doubled. Noted. That is not intentional. Oh well. Anyways. So basically, they're part of the Stellar Hunters. They're following the script, and their boss is called Elio, and he has some kind of future vision. I also just looked over. When the goth girl has autism and starts talking about her special interest. When the hot, sexy goth is secretly just an autistic girly who wants to talk about her. That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel. But no, yeah. That's the secret. All hot girls are autistic. Oh, I fit right in. No, but I am also so surprised. Part of me really wanted to like drain you guys of some points because I know y'all have been fucking storing up points to make me do more full playthroughs. And I'm like, what if I increase the price of bigger? Make it 1,000 instead of 500. What if I do that? Oh, that's what it looks like. It's the voices. It's like, hold on. Noises. That's why I like when it pulls back. Yeah, no. But basically, Elio has some kind of future vision, and he's supposedly like guiding Destiny's hand towards the best outcome, but they're very mysterious and a little dark hero-esque. They're a little morally questionable. So we at the start of Inforius had a choice to go to one of 3 destinations, and Black Swan was kind of just like, we're gonna go to Inforius. Kind of made that decision for us. And so there's been so many memes being like, oh, we just need some fuel. Actually, hold on. I definitely have a recent meme from that. Hold on. Let me just pull it up. We're going on tangents. Hold on. Instagram. Oh, so not on this one. Where art thou? No. Dunk. Profile. Favorites. Here it is. Alright. These memes have been fucking everywhere since then. As this has progressed. Alright, hold on, let me not blow out our eardrums. Here we are.
The Astral Express doesn't have enough Trailblaze power. How are we supposed to go to our next spot now? Leave it to me. I know a shortcut. Watch the fall of an eon! Trust the process! The Astral Express doesn't have enough Trailblaze.
There's just been so many of these memes, and all of them, like if you look at this one right here, this one, that one, just like, we just needed more fuel. But so I think that the devs of Honkai Star Rail they've been looking at all the memes and they're like, oh yeah, we got something for that. So this is a trailer that they dropped talking about the alternate timelines where if we went to the other locations. Here we are. Y'all ready for this? Y'all aren't ready. Y'all aren't ready. But here we go.
The rest is up to her now. Do I need to lend a hand with Amphorius?
No need. We're just the audience for this act. The Astral Express is headed in the right direction, facing the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. That is the safest path among all possibilities. Remember the oceanic planet of Lushaka?
The script says that the Nameless will experience a peaceful trip there. But many years later, the Garden will break the confines of Amphorius, with Herda paying the tragic price.
In Destiny's worst outcome, a genius will meet a premature fall and embark on a blood-soaked campaign in the name of the Third Emperor.
Smash, 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 smash. Please, anything for you, please. Oh my god, smash, mommy, smash, smash. Mommy, smash. Please. I'll do anything. Crush me, please. Smash.
If they go to the Agate world, the Stellaron Disaster's ground zero, the Express will brush past Selenova.
But on the other side of the cosmos, the Cienjo Alliance will stray from the Trailblaze and return to its original end. The Eighth Lord Ravager's ascending wings will sound the prelude to
Also, smash. So smash. Love to see it.
divine war. As for the glass belt, that stage for the morning actors, the black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end of that script, rupturing the cosmos. For that road leads to the most ferocious enemy, Zephyro.
That's enough. Just thinking about it is scary. There'll be nothing we can do if it really ends that way.
Fortunately, Destiny is still on the right track. Only 2 possibilities remain.
So the chances are 50-50. In possibility A, the remembrance of Amphorius will still head towards destruction.
See you tomorrow, little Gray.
Thank you for fulfilling my wish.
Stand with me and become heroes!
We will definitely write an ending like none that has come before.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze.
My queen, Cypher.
On the road to defy the destruction, we must become used to loss
Ow.
in order to continue onward.
Or there's possibility B. Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
In the name of love, she will treasure all that has faded. Till the end of time, when the remembrance becomes the 4th kind of finality. Well, at least that ending will be gentle enough.
Oh, come on. Please make sure it doesn't happen.
The gazes of the eons will soon all fall upon Amphorius.
Why don't we meet them at the next stop after Penaclony wraps up?
There'd better still be a next stop.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
Cleo?
A tomorrow where the stars shine. And Amphorius's life. People meet each other from breaking apart and face farewells by embracing. Remember to take a deep breath, partner. Then, walk towards tomorrow.
So y'all, right? I'm gonna break it down. Are y'all ready for it? It's time. It's time for my fucking autism to activate because I have been thinking about this all fucking weekend. Hold on. So, so basically, in this video, they revealed the alternate timelines that could have happened. So, if we went to one destination,
Tragic price.
basically, if we went to the little like ocean planet, we would have been chilling. We would have had a great time. However, Herda would have eventually found Amphorius and fought Iron Tomb alone, where Iron Tomb would have severed her head and assimilated her into its own body, starting a basically becoming an entity known as Rupert the Third, which is kind of this like machine god that's entire purpose is to destroy all organic life. Which, first of all, hot smash. You love to see it. You love to fucking see it. but we lose Herda. So that was a possibility if we didn't go to Amphorius. It's also kind of fucked up. Like, I've been fucking deep in the theory crafting. Basically, so the concern of all of these paths is like the concern that we're trying to stop right now is we're trying to stop the erudition from getting destroyed. The erudition probably calculated that even if they didn't do anything about it and we didn't go to Amphorius, the erudition was fully just gonna sacrifice Herda. Because if Herda merged with Iron Tomb, that would mean that this destruction god then becomes a pawn of the erudition in the Aeon War. Because yeah, all of the Aeons are basically trying to prove that their path is like the ultimate course of the universe. So they're trying to become a finality. So like, end of the universe, this is what really mattered. So the Aeons are all like neutral evil. They're all like just neutral, self-serving, like, and Noose is just like, yeah, fuck Herda. I'll sacrifice her. I know that even though she's a genius and she's a diva and a queen, she would sacrifice herself to stop the destruction of the universe. And then she becomes my pawn. And I'm like, oh, Noose, you bitch. You bitch. I hate you now. How dare you? How dare you sacrifice her? But yeah, if we went there, we would have brushed up against another destruction god called Selenova, which generally would not be super fantastic, even though they are gorgeous and you love to see it. Hold on. Look at her. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. But if we went to another location, these are our allies from the second location. These are our allies from the Lafu. Basically, if we went to a different location, they'd fucking betray the shit out of us, take on the propagation, and use it to destroy the abundance. Which also, what? Smash. Smash. See it? fucking wallpaper art. So good. So she would have become a Lord Ravager, basically a destruction god. Very bad. Very not good. Morning actors are really cool because they relate to elation, and you love to see it. But basically, if we went to another location, Welt, he's our friend. He's on the Express. Would have run into Zephyro. Or actually, wait. Zephyro?
Will devour stage for the morning actors. The black hole and the white hole will devour.
I think it's Zephyro. Basically, Welt has a black hole in his cane. And Zephyro harnesses something called a white hole. Basically, if they fought, their fight would just like rip the universe in half. So Welt's been kind of running away from this dude the whole time by going on the Express. He's like, I don't super care about the Trailblaze. I'm just trying to get away from this dude. Like, because if we fight, end the universe, very bad. So, yeah. Basically, if we didn't go to Emporius, look, going to Emporius, we're fucking cooked. But if we didn't, holy fuck, we're so burned. It's so bad. It's so bad if we don't go to Emporius. So we went to Emporius. But you know, the fucked up thing about this trailer, it's basically still saying that our two options are either lose and the whole universe gets frozen like a memory and the remembrance wins, or all of our friends in Emporius die. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this fucked up shit? No! Why are those my only options? I swear to God. I swear to God, if I have to watch all of my girlies from Emporius die again, I'm gonna be a hot fucking mess. I'm gonna be a hot fucking mess. But yeah, we are a week away from the next patch for Emporius. Shit's gonna be crazy. I think I'm gonna try and play all of it on stream. I'm so excited. I'm so ready. I'm fucking hyped. But yeah, so yeah, literally all of this weekend, my feed's just been flooded with Monster Herda. She's so hot. She's so Queen. I love her. I love her so much. Look at this. Oh. Halloween outfit? When? Oh. I need this. I need this as a skin. I fucking need it. I want it so bad. Holy shit. Are y'all seeing this? So yeah, I've just been really gay during the experiment. Just been really gay for Madame Herda. But yeah, that has been my October. And then I potentially have a Halloween party on Friday. I also, so not this Friday, but next Friday, I'm gonna be moving. I'm gonna be moving a lot closer to work, which overall will be so much better for me. Like, I'm gonna have a lot more time to like stream and exercise and like take care of myself. So I'm very excited for that. However, I have had 3 weekends in a row where I haven't been able to just chill out and relax. And now I might need to spend most of this weekend packing up to move on Friday. And then, immediately after I move, I'm doing another experiment. I'm so cooked. It's a time. We're having a time. Do you want to watch some memes? Should we hang out and watch memes for a little? Because since I have it all set up right now. So, y'all, I downloaded TikTok. I got fucking TikTok. And of course, with the new algorithm, I will say I mostly got it just so I could post there, because why the fuck not? And also, I think the time that I switched over to TikTok, here, let me pull this up, was... yeah. But yeah, no. Basically, the time that around that I got TikTok was when Instagram was doing this like fucky thing where it's like, show all of your followers your location. And I'm like, no, not doing that. So I just straight up deleted Instagram. And now I have a fucking TikTok, which I try very hard not to use very much. But I have some saved. I have some saved TikToks. Do you want to watch? But yeah. Kinda just wanna chill out for the rest of the night. Y'all, I have been fucking calibrating my algorithm. So I don't have that many TikToks. I say as I look at like 100 TikToks saved. But you know what I love? Of course, my first fucking saved TikTok. It's the fucking stinky man, Mr. Bagel. Mr. Bagel. So let's watch. So yeah, these are TikToks that calibrated my algorithm. Oh, also, before I get into this, I've been trying to like make more YouTube content in terms of just like shorts and stuff like that. I'm trying. I'll have a lot more time once I move. Once I move, I'm hoping to try and establish a consistent stream schedule of streaming 3 or 4 times a week. And also like regularly making shorts and like highlights. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, here we are. First one.
Who the f is drawing me pregnant? Starts with an R?
Starting so strong.
Ren? No. Rose? Ronald.
Someone's watching you. How do you even know Basil's even here? What are you talking about? Wait, He's live right now. Damn it! Fuck! I'm drawing this because I don't want to. I was forced to. As you can see, if you look right here, this is redeemed by Mary Manticore.
Mary, acting like you don't have anything to do with this shit.
You can add this to your collection of pregnant.
It's not a collection. It is my burden. Who the f is drawing me pregnant?
I love how I create brand new fucking TikTok account, start rapidly scrolling to be like, alright y'all, we gotta fucking find the content that fucking is best for me. First thing I find, Mr. Bagel, pregnant. I'm pregnant. I love this app. I love it already.
What's the Gatorade story? Snickers, gather around. We're about to tell a story. An ancient tale of Basil lore, okay? I used to run cross country in high school. We'd be running about 6 miles a day through like some nice like rural areas of the state of Maine. It was quite nice. Honestly, some really good times in my life. I really enjoyed myself. And I would be doing it with my best friend. We'd be running and running and running and just talking and
Grim, so I explained I have a TikTok now. I started using TikTok, and of course, I need to calibrate my algorithm. Grim, can you guess what my first saved TikTok was? The first one I came across that I was like, oh, it's content for me. It's for me.
Who the f is drawing me pregnant? Starts with an R. Ren. No. Rose.
Oh, perfection.
Ronald.
Someone's watching you.
Yeah, you've seen this. And then of
What's the
course,
Gatorade story?
my feed gets flooded with Mr. Bagel, and I'm like, oh, perfect. Just drink it all in. Perfection.
Snickers, gather around. We're about to tell a story. An ancient tale of Basil lore, okay? I used to run cross country in high school. We'd be running about 6 miles a day through like some nice like rural areas of the state of Maine. It was quite nice. Honestly, some really good times in my life. I really enjoyed myself. And I would be doing it with my best friend. We'd be running and running and running and just talking and goofing off together. One day, I was so thirsty. So thirsty. I saw
How thirsty were you,
something
Bagel?
like it was a
Thirsty.
mirage. Like I saw an oasis in the desert. But instead of palm trees and a watering hole,
I'm gonna move
there's a lightning
y'all over
bolt
here.
logo on an orange yellowish liquid. It was Gatorade on the side of the road. It had been baking there for a while. It was really, really hot, really warm, but I wasn't that thirsty, okay? I'll admit. I had some trepidation. I was scared. Yes, yellowish Gatorade on the side of the road is a little bit, you know, concerning. So my friend said, and listen, I did not have any money. I decided to pick up this drink. And for $20, my friend, yeah, he's like, $20, you drink that? Okay, I'll do it. I picked it up and I glugged it down. I drank it all. I did do it. It was really gross. It was not pee. $20 is not enough. It is when you're like 16. What's the Gatorade story? Snickers, gather around. We're about to tell a story.
Grim, is this your Oshi? This you? This your Oshi? Oh my lord.
How many marriage proposals did you
And then
get?
we're on
And like,
And then, now we're on fucking VTuber TikTok. Unfortunately, lmao him or Papa, but I don't know which is worse. Oh, I am sure that I will get to Papa Mud. I am sure that I will get over to his TikTok. But yeah, after the algorithm was like, oh, so you like Mr. Bagel? Do you like VTubers? And I was like, oh! You know I do.
Conventions. Like 2? Oh, that's alright. What about you? No, then you'll feel bad. Nobody loves me! Now she's sad. I've done my job.
Now I'm sad. I remember I once complained about it because I heard other people had gotten a lot of marriage proposals. I was like, oh, I didn't get any. Oh, and then I had like 2 people come and are just like, I'm coming to marriage proposals to you.
Yeah, that's our pity.
I know.
Your misery is funny to me.
I hate you. I hate you.
How many marriage proposals?
God, I love Mint. I love Mint so much. Also, relatable. Fucking relatable. I feel like that would be me. People would give me pity marriage proposals. Is this how I sound when I'm like, guys, why does nobody want me? Why can't I get any hoes? This is what I sound like. Is this fun? This is what you hear whenever I complain about having never been in a relationship. Oh, Lord.
I think all
VTubers
of the US, and I feel like, why would you disagree with me on this? I'm right. I think that all states should have good trains. I want more trains. I love trains. Trains are awesome. Trains are so economical. They're like pretty safe, and then they're really environmentally friendly because it's just one thing going around instead of many things going around. And there's no accidents with the trains because it's just one train and nobody else is on the fucking track, and you can just like take a nap. Dude, commuting ain't no thing if I can take a little nap, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind going an hour and a half, just let me get my nap in, please? 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 The automotive industry gave us trains, please? Please give us trains. Fuck the automotive industry. I think
the way that I was trying to remember, I was like, why did I save this one? Was I just trying to calibrate for more VTubers? And I'm like, no. See this? This is when TikTok was like, oh. Oh. So you're autistic. Oh. Another thing to note for your profile. So you have autism. Good to know. Good to know.
How many marriage proposals did you get?
Why aren't you not selling collars, huh? There was a time where I was looking into selling collars.
First of all, before we get into this, I was like, oh! There's Papa. There's Mayoshi. Oh! Must save. Gotta train TikTok to know about Mayoshi.
As someone who wears... When you have a collar, there's certain requirements that you have to abide by to make sure that you don't get rashes or any sort of other element that a collar could happen to put on your neck. Not that I would know. There's this really cool material called like moose leather. A lot of called like moose leather.
Guys, I'm just training the algorithm. I'm just training the TikTok algorithm, you know? I just need to, it just needs to know that I love Buff so much. So much. And there's no other reason that I saved this one. No. I know,
a lot
same
of times
Grim.
when I was
Same.
looking into making collars, they wouldn't make that because it was too expensive. If I'm going to do that, there's a certain way I would like for it to be done, not for any reason in particular.
Okay, but you've made custom skateboards at this point, so surely dogs smile.
Yeah, it's a little different. Why aren't you not selling collars,
Why
huh?
is it different?
There was
Why is it different? I don't think it's very different. I say, as I have the buff plug.
What my cup size is? I'm a 34F. I still remember somebody heard that I was trying to lose weight and then they complained because they're afraid that I'm going to lose my boobs and I'm like, thank you. As the back pain, girl, I wish you could see my posture. It's bad. I kind of forget how big they are. I'm looking at them. I kind of forget how big they are. I got a diagram of how big an F cup boob is. Large grapefruit. Alright, chat. That's me right now. That's the kind of shit I'm dealing with right now.
Write that down.
What my cup size is? I'm a 34F.
But of course I'm like, oh! And now we found candy. Gotta train it on candy now. You know? I know, 34. That's crazy. Like, save some for the rest of us, Candy. Like, come on. I'm over here barely getting a B cup. Gotta save some for the rest of us. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they aren't.
right, Yaoi or Yuri. Kenny? Someone came to my stream and they said, can you write Yaoi or Yuri? And I thought I would call the best person to do that.
Okay, what's the pitch? What's the vibe?
I don't know. You should ask them.
I'm imagining like college students, like they're like in class together and they're like a little bit competitive, but then one of them finds out the other is actually really bad at a subject they're good at, and they're like, oh, like I finally have the offer, like, kind of board that over them, and then they kind of like, yeah.
I think that's great,
And then
Candy.
they raw.
Oh, because it's Pride Month! Right, Yaoi or Yuri?
I've done a roleplay that's exactly like what Candy just described. We're not gonna talk about it. No. I was like, well, well, noted. Mom.
Club win. Stop asking me to collab.
Can you collab with a shower because damn you stink?
Club win. Stop asking me to collab.
Can you collab with a shower because damn you stink?
God, I wish Elliot was here. Elliot's gotta take some notes. I hate that I saw this and I was like, fuck, that's something Elliot would say to me. Also, hi Calypso. Awesome name, by the way. I'm obsessed with the Greek mythology. I'm obsessed with mythology, period, but Greek is very cool. Welcome on in. We're having a little... We're just watching some TikTok. So, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week so far. But yeah. Oh, Lord.
When I was your age, and I
Samson.
booped her on the nose, I said I wanted to be a rapper. And she blinks up at me with her big eyes and takes a moment and then says, a candy rapper? And we're staring at each other. I'm staring at her. She's staring at me, and I'm staring at her. And then I squint my eyes, and she like squints her eyes, and the bottom of her face is pulling into the slow smile. And I said, "Did you just call me trash?" And she was like, "When I was your age."
Y'all, to those who don't know, this is Sanson. She is a mom, and her daughter is called Little Boss. I love them. They're so cool. I now have like a couple of keychains of Sanson as well as acrylic poster. It's hot as fuck. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it.
If I am mutuals with you, Chad, you are allowed to ask to hang out. I might not say yes, but I think it's allowed. You. What are you, fucking stupid? You're already here. What do you think this is?
I'm people shy. I don't want people to think that I'm weird, okay?
If I am mutuals with you, Chad, you are allowed to ask to hang out. It might not.
Me and you, Grim. Literally me and you. Whenever I'm like, do you want to collab?
I say yes, but I think it's allowed. You. What are you, fucking stupid? You're already here. What do you think this is?
I'm people shy. I don't want people to think that I'm weird, okay?
If I am mutuals with you, Chad, you are allowed to ask to hang out.
So you're saying Flash is stronger than me?
Okay, wait. Wait, hold on. Alright, y'all. So I trained my algorithm with VTubers. And now it's time to train my algorithm with science. Get your pens out. Take some notes.
Fast? Yeah, his body's basically indestructible since he can survive his own acceleration. Okay, well, I'm almost as fast, and I don't even use the Speed Force, so clearly I'm better.
What's the Speed Force?
It's the reason why Flash doesn't disintegrate every time he runs.
Next question. How do we get rid of the Speed Force?
It doesn't matter. I'm way stronger than Flash, and everyone knows it. Superman, he could rewind time and erase you from history.
Okay, but you know that Flash is an idiot, right?
The calculations didn't account for that.
Yeah, times like these, I'm glad my powers make sense.
You're glad that your powers make sense? That man, just leave it. No, he said his powers make sense, didn't he?
You know it. My power ring runs on pure logic.
It does it? And would you care to explain it to me?
Don't do it, John. It's a trap.
It ain't a big thing. I just imagine an object and my ring creates it using logic.
Okay, great. We all know how John's powers work. Let's move on, okay? Yeah, he just makes objects from light. Not a big deal, right?
Exactly.
Just one thing. You know that light is massless, right?
I fail to see how this is relevant.
Be the better man, Bruce.
Is he having an aneurysm?
Wow, sure looks stupid.
God damn it, John. Light is energy in the form of electromagnetic radiation. It consists of photons, which are massless particles. They, by definition, travel at the speed of light and cannot be at rest. You shouldn't be able to make them form solid objects. They exert no structural force.
Can you explain how I'm making this 1,000-kilogram hammer?
I can't, because it's nonsense. The total energy needed to make an object of mass m is governed by Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc squared. Light has no mass, but let's pretend you're using real matter to make your hammer. The speed of light is 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second, meaning it would take 9 times 10 to the 19 joules to make your hammer. That's a 1 with 19 zeros after it.
Yeah, my ring's pretty awesome, man.
Just shut up, John!
I bet you could lift a mountain without much energy. You can, and we can calculate how high rather easily. The energy it takes to lift something is equal to the object's weight times how high you want to lift it. Let's assume the mountain is Everest, with a mass of 10 to the 14 kilograms. We know that g, the acceleration due to gravity, is 9.8 meters per second squared. So after some rearranging, we calculate that with 10 to the 19 joules of energy, we can lift Everest to a height of approximately 90 kilometers. That's just below the Kármán line, the recognized boundary of space.
I bet you love one of these rings, wouldn't you, Batman?
No, because it's stupid. Think about it. You're literally lifting Everest into space just to create your hammer. And that's before you even swing it, move it, do anything with it. And you're making massive objects with your ring all the time.
Hey, Superman, do you know what else is a massive object?
What?
These nuts!
My opinion of you has never been low. And the fact that you use light makes this even worse. Do you know how many photons you'd need for that amount of energy?
I don't know, like 100?
Well, let's work it out, shall we? The energy of a single photon is equal to Planck's constant times its frequency. We already know what Planck's constant is, but we need to calculate frequency. Green light has a wavelength of around 550 nanometers, and it, of course, travels at the speed of light. We can calculate a wave's frequency by dividing its speed by its wavelength. Doing that gives us a frequency of 10 to the 14 hertz, for a total photon energy of 10 to the minus 19 joules. As you can see, see, a single photon doesn't pack much of a punch. Wait a sec, Batman. You're talking about light like it's a wave and a particle. So a photon is a tiny little thing with its own wavelength? That's stupider than hot girls math.
I'm very sensitive about my nose, all right?
Babe, you smoking his head.
Oh, John.
Light is weird, Clark. It's got wave-particle duality. It behaves as both. This gives us a glimpse into the strange world of quantum theory, but let's save that for the Ant-Man video. Understood. Anyway, a single photon of green light has 10 to the minus 19 joules. So the number of photons required to make 10 to the 19 joules is 10 to the 38. That would be utterly catastrophic. If every grain of sand on Earth exploded into 1,000,000 grains, then those exploded into 1,000,000 more, and then 1,000,000 more, you still wouldn't reach 10 to the 38. Do you hate sand or something? It's coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere.
I understood that reference.
The flash of light from that many photons would be equivalent to the sun's output in a localized area. You would blind people kilometers away. Everything should be vaporized or irradiated. Air should be heated to millions of degrees.
Nah, man. My power ring has infinite energy, so it doesn't have those problems.
There's no such thing as infinite energy.
Tell it to the ring, bud.
There's no such thing as infinite energy. Have some dignity, Bruce. Where are you getting the energy from?
The emotional electromagnetic spectrum.
The what?
Specifically the willpower frequency.
Please just tell me it's magic.
It ain't magic.
I would feel better if you just said it was magic.
It's science, bro.
No, it isn't. Emotional electromagnetic spectrum. What does that even mean? You're dressing up fantasy with science just to sound credible.
Looks like someone's tapping into the rage frequency.
Damn, I love it.
Your ring is bullshit. Just admit it. Bruce, please relax. He's saying his ring has infinite energy. I know. It can't have infinite energy.
Yeah, it can.
No, it can't. An infinite energy source is impossible for several reasons. But let's turn again to Einstein. This is Einstein's field equation. It's the core of general relativity. It describes how energy bends with space-time.
Batman, this equation is scaring me.
Don't worry, I'm just going to explain it with words. Space tells matter how to move, and matter tells space how to curve. The equation describes how energy and mass wrap space and time, and how that wrapping creates what we feel as gravity.
Batman, I'm still scared.
Look, the important point is this. The G on the left is the Einstein tensor. It describes how space-time curves. The T on the far right is the stress-energy tensor. It describes the energy in a region of space. Now, if Lantern's ring has infinite energy, then the stress-energy tensor for that region will be equal to infinity, which means the G for that region will also be equal to infinity. And what does that actually mean? It means we should have a singularity. Space-time should collapse into itself, similar to what happens in a black hole. That's why it's not possible for Lantern's ring to have infinite energy. If it did, we'd be more dead than my parents, who were murdered right in front of me when I was a child.
Okay, well, maybe it's not infinite, but it's close to infinite.
Well, let's see how close we can get before a black hole emerges, shall we? The Schwarzschild radius is the critical radius at which the escape velocity of an object equals the speed of light. I think my brain is going to explode.
What else is going to explode?
What?
Days nuts!
Wasn't funny the first time. We can use this equation to help us calculate how much energy you can pack into a space before it collapses into a black hole. Let's take the space to be Lantern's ring. R is the radius of the ring, M is the mass of the ring, and G and C are constants. Rearrange the equation so that we're solving for M, and assume that Lantern's ring has a radius of 0.01 meters. By plugging in the numbers, we calculate that the ring has a mass of 10 to the 24 kilograms before forming a black hole. Finally, we can use E equals mc squared to calculate its energy to be 10 to the 41 joules. That is the maximum amount of energy allowed by the ring.
Well, hey, that sounds like a lot to me.
It is a lot, and could probably explain most of your feats. But if the ring really weighed 10 to the 24 kilograms, you'd be instantly dead. That is heavy as a planet, and the material your ring's made from should be destroyed. 10 to the 12 joules is a more realistic maximum energy. The weight and temperature probably wouldn't kill you then, but that's not even enough to make one of your hammers.
Oh, so you calculate my ring should have lots of energy, but now you're saying it shouldn't? Which is it, Batman?
Well, to be honest, it doesn't really matter because of the transmission loss. Transmission loss? What do you mean? The ring's right there on his finger. Yes, but the battery that's powering it is thousands of light years away. Power rings get their energy from a central battery on the planet Oa, which radiates energy across the universe. But just how much of the energy should John receive? Well, we can calculate that. This is the formula for energy spreading out from a point source in all directions. I is the intensity of the energy, P is its power, R is the distance from the source to the receiving object, and 4 pi r squared is the surface area of a sphere.
Why a sphere?
Well, John isn't the only Green Lantern, so it makes sense for Oa to spread the energy evenly over a sphere as it radiates outward. That way other lanterns can get energy too.
Hal Jordan's a bitch.
Word. The problem here is distance. Oa is roughly 10,000 light years from Earth. Let's say Oa broadcasts its energy at the same power as our sun. Then the intensity at John's ring is approximately 10 to the minus 15 watts per square meter. Assuming again that the ring has a radius of 0.01 meters, then its surface area is equal to 10 to the minus 4 square meters. The power the ring receives is equal to intensity times area, which gives us approximately 10 to the minus 18 watts, which isn't even enough to power a wristwatch.
What the hell are you talking about, Batman?
If the energy is infinite, then we have a black hole. And if it isn't, then we have nothing. Just admit it's magic, John. Just admit your ring's powered by magic.
You're just jealous you can't make all the crazy shit I can.
And just what can you make?
Hammers, drills, make armor with a machine gun arm.
What?
Like a giant machine gun arm.
He's such a hunk.
And tell me, John, do you know how to build these things without your ring?
You're gonna say it makes no sense regardless of which answer I give, aren't you?
Let's assume you can. Let's get real wild here and pretend you're a genius. Well, guess what? Conscious thought only processes around 50 bits per second. Your Iron Man suit ripoff, legally distinct, would require at least 1 gigabyte of information. It would take you 5 years of constant thinking to build the suit, not seconds.
Well, I just tap into my unconscious mind.
You can't consciously tap into your unconscious mind. If you could, then it wouldn't be your unconscious mind. And you wouldn't even want to. You'd go limp and piss yourself.
Brian, please have some class.
And if you don't know how to build your objects, then Oa must be transmitting the information to you. But much like with energy, not all of it's going to reach you. There's going to be transmission lags. And how does your ring even store information? And how does it even know what you want? Like if you think, I want armor, but your ring has thousands of specs of armor, then which does it choose?
Listen, you're overcomplicating. My ring's smart, okay? It's a universal translator.
How can it possibly be a universal translator? Languages aren't a static thing. They evolve. Slang, memes, sign language, braille. I could make up my own language right now. How would it know? When translating something to English, does it pick Old English or Modern English?
It's whatever the user wants. It can read minds.
How the hell does it do that?
It uses willpower.
So you're saying every thought is connected to willpower. I need to eat food. I need to go to the toilet. How are these connected to willpower? Is this a lack of willpower? Are we even using the same definition of willpower?
We are. A frequency in the emotional electromagnetic spectrum. It can do other things too, like see the future.
Does that mean you have no free will? You can't change it? Or if you can change it, then the future the ring showed you was wrong? That violates causality, special relativity, thermodynamics.
It can resurrect people.
How? After death, the body decays. You need to replace missing atoms, reshape bones and organs. And what about the mind, the personality, the soul?
Let's try to keep things scientific, Batman. It also has its own pocket dimension. I put bad guys in.
A region of space-time with its own volume, time flow, gravity, light. Do people age there? What happens if they die? How do things enter and leave? Just take a deep breath, Batman. It's just so stupid. I know, champ. I know.
Hey, it ain't all good news. I gotta recharge my ring every day.
You have to what?
Every 24 hours it runs out of power. Gotta recharge it.
Your ring, which has infinite energy, needs to be recharged every 24 hours? Do I even need to explain why that's stupid?
To recharge it, I need to recite a sacred oath.
Sacred oath?
Are you in a cult?
I don't think so.
What happens if you don't recite it?
Oh, we can't do that. Our leaders have absolute unquestioned authority, and there's punishment for dissent.
Yeah, you're definitely in a cult.
Who are you reciting the oath to?
Bunch of space wizards in robes.
John, are you a Jedi?
Hell yeah, I am.
I knew it! Maybe you're not just a scruffy-looking nerf herder after all.
You can't call me that.
I apologize.
He's nuts!
Y'all, that was a 10-minute video. Oh my god. I know, it's so good. Literally, this one meme, the fucking, I think he just tricked me into a physics class, but I can't prove it. Do y'all remember when I was crashing out about Lord of the Rings and how its lore didn't make any sense? Is that what I sounded like to y'all? Oh my god. I also, honestly, it brought me a lot of joy to be like, oh, I recognize that equation. I've used that equation. And also, remember? No. Maybe. Perfect. For reference, so they were saying like, oh, you need like 10 to the 19 joules of energy. The big ass fucking laser that I had was shooting 1 joule of energy. Just one. Like, and this is like a major scientific facility. I was like, whoa, that is a lot of energy. Man, so now that I watched that and I saved it, I've trained my algorithm that I like science. Science.
So you're saying World War II was...
Yo. There's another. This one is 12 minutes. Oh my god.
Which comes out as free.
I won't make you watch it. But just know, I did. And I enjoyed every second of it. And one day, I will come back and I'll watch this with y'all.
You want to marry me?
I think you're getting too drunk. I mean, yeah, what if we do get married and then I can get a green card and then I'll live forever with you?
Don't tease me about that, because I'll make it real.
Okay, don't say it that way. Wait, don't say that way. All right, I'm so excited to visit you. I'm so excited to visit you. I'm so excited. Oh, Jesus. Let's say you could be selfish on like the first day. Where would we go?
Me and Grim be like...
In my room.
Oh. Grim is new me,
like, what is
and
something
I'm
that you actually really, really like, top thing that you want to do?
Look at you.
I love Purple Yuri. I love to see it. Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Oh!
God damn. You want to marry me?
I think you're getting too drunk. I mean, yeah, what if we do get married and then I can get a green card?
Purple Yuri is relatable. God, I wish it was relatable. When is my Purple Yuri? When? I want to know. All the stories of them from TwitchCon. Oh! I don't think that I've heard them yet. I have not heard Numi's TwitchCon stories. I need to watch them.
Kate, that's what you think. Daddy's about to bust out a sexy little move he calls killing you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. No. Cat, I shouldn't be allowed to stream. What am I?
God, I love candy. Also, remember when I was like, guys, I started saying Princess and doing like mama. I think it's Candy's fault. I think it's Candy's fault. Hello there, Princess. Daddy misses you. I can't. I fucking can't. I was in like the shower earlier and I just like thought about it. I can't repeat it. I can't. I think Papa described Michi as the creature attached to Numi. Oh, love to see it. Love to see it.
Kate, that's what you think, Princess.
Princess?
Daddy's about to bust out a sexy little move he calls killing you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. No. Cat, I shouldn't be allowed to stream. What am I? Kate?
Never change, Candy. Never change.
Oh shit, there's a little suitcase.
Mr. Bagel.
Ren. Don't do it for the content. Don't do it. Don't let the content brain take over. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
Okay, I won't.
Ren.
What? I'm not even. I'm not even.
Fuck you, Ren! Oh shit, there's a little suitcase.
Grim, we need to play Peak sometime. We gotta play Peak sometime soon. We gotta get on that.
Every weekend I've been fixing another broken thing in my house.
Oh, classic house ownership.
Oh
Is
god,
that what
this
it's like to
bit.
own a house? Everything just breaks every 2 seconds? Yeah? Ew! My driveway concrete is gonna cost $25,000 to replace. Is it even worth it? All the stuff that you guys are complaining about is the most annoying shit ever. And I just imagine you guys like sitting at your desk being like, my door broke.
Things are rough out here.
Oh.
There's wasps outside my door. My lawn is overgrown because my wire broke. A tree fell in my yard and is gonna cost $1,000 to remove it. My car has so many electrical issues that it needs $2,000 to fix, and I stubbed my toe. Every weekend I've been fixing another broken thing in my house.
It was so funny. All of the pups were just like... I think I remember, like... Also, like, the morning before the stream, I, like, walked outside and saw that one of my sprinklers had exploded. So I had to do it. I was like, yeah, yesterday, my fucking sprinkler exploded, and I just turned off the water, and I'll deal with it later. Oh my lord. I love Puff. Love her. Also, Conquer, and Grim for that matter. Something I forgot to mention earlier. There was a physics toggle on the body. I felt I needed to call it out. I'm sure y'all have already noticed. Sorry, I went blind for a second. What was that? Are you still blind? Can you see now? Mm-hmm. 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 No, your tits scared me. I mean, yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad I could be of service. I'm glad I could help. I have nothing left to give. What do you mean by that? Hmm? What do you mean by that? Alright, I'm gonna watch a few more, and then we'll call it for the night. Gallons? You know, I do think about that from time to time. Like, do people? And do I want to know? Is that forbidden knowledge? Thoughts?
Hello? Wait, what is this? Exclusive How to Train Your Dragon popcorn bucket at Momo. Wait, that's so sick. Also, his mouth opening like that. Me when I'm ready for him. Why do I come here? I can't do this. What? Guys, I'm just being relatable.
Speaking of...
Hello? Wait, what is this? Exclusive How to Train Your Dragon?
That's the thing? Would you really want to know? Because I would want to know. Sometimes I'm too curious for my own good.
Popcorn bucket at Momo. Wait, that's so sick. Also, his mouth opening like that. Me when I'm ready for him. Why did I come here? I can't do this. What? Guys, I'm just being relatable. Hello? Wait, what is this?
Also, I can't get over this one pup. Can I blow that one up? I love being a pup. It's perfect. I love it.
Good. I'm a responsible, kind, intelligent, well-reasoned adult. I have a master's degree in political science. I do my taxes on time. I have an investment portfolio. I'm very clean. I know how to cook. And then Kafka. And then cotton. And then so many others. Am I an adult? Am I good? Well, no, I'm very adult. Am I responsible? Am I a girl failure? Am I a disaster lesbian? Who knows? Good. I'm a responsible, kind, intelligent, well-reasoned adult. I have a master's degree in political science. I do my taxes on time. I have an investment portfolio. I'm very clean. I know how to
So
cook.
relatable.
And then Kafka. And then cotton.
So relatable.
And then so many others. Am I an adult? Am I good? Well, no, I'm very adult. Am I responsible?
Okay, but $10.
Weird. Hey chat, can I have $10 so I can give it to Buff so she can give it to Juma so she can give 5 to Boone? Actually, can I have $15 so that I can have $5 and I give Buff $10 and she can give Gmart $5 and then Boone can have $5? Actually, can I have $20 so I can have $10 and Boone and Gmart can have $5 each? I think I deserve $10 for being the middleman. This is how management works. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Wait, so you have to give it to me now.
Hello.
Kitty.
That wasn't part of the deal.
What? It literally was. You said you were gonna give me the money.
Damn it! Here. Hey chat, can I have $10 so I can give it to Buff so she can give it to Juma so she can give 5 to Boone?
I love candy. I love candy.
Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. I'm Isaiah, Candy Virtual Content Creator VTuber. I got so tilted at Marvel Rivals that I was like, I'm just gonna do a 3D debut. Hi. I look like a sexy dinosaur.
Bye.
Oh, welcome to my gaming stream. That's really definitely a gaming stream right now in front of your eyes. Too close? Cool. Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. I'm Isaiah.
I love candy. Candy's so fun. So chill. Erwin.
Bye. Listen, I could do the whole tease and the foot thing, but I don't wanna. That's it. Debut over. Thank you everybody for coming to my stream. Thank you so much everyone for being here for such a long, cool stream that I did, which was real and happened in front of your eyes. Yep.
Yep. No, that was me today. I was like, ooh, I could do the fun. Tease it a little. I was like, nah. I'm just gonna appear on screen and go, "Buh." You scared? They're really having the most fun they can, and I adore that. Love candy. Love candy.
She's just backing shit up! This is crazy! Why is she doing this? She always goes and says, you're gonna end up lonely for the rest of your fucking life. The second something good comes into my life, she's go, oh, I'm gonna go lie and say I stuck my tongue down her throat when there's a fucking mask, this stupid bitch. But it was her that did this! She was the one that brought it up! I didn't do it! I just can't believe this! And then what I try to come, she just tries to make it worse. We know damn well she doesn't look at furry porn in her spare time, try to make my life worse for no fucking reason. Can't let me have a good thing with a beautiful Indonesian woman and have a nice time when we can play Minecraft to beat the Ender Dragons together. Fucking 10:52 p.m. I wanted to go to the jacuzzi, but here I am fighting for my life, and she doesn't
Check
make it.
DM.
Calls herself my best friend. Best
Cheaters
friend,
always
but
blame the other person.
asshole.
Shake
That's
my
what
head.
that is. Sick and
Thanks.
twisted. She's just making shit up. This is
The most reasonable crash out.
It's like a snorted cat hair. Oh my god, hi. I Are these bottom noises? I don't think I call these bottom noises. I feel like I'd be real concerned if I was dicking someone down there and making these noises. What the fuck? All he's been doing, help me. Don't join it!
Chad, are these the bottom noises that you're talking about? When you say you make bottom noises, is this what I sound like to you? Just.
It's like I snorted cat hair. Oh my god, hi.
Yeah?
Are these bottom noises? I don't think I call these bottom noises. I feel like I'd be real concerned if I was dicking someone down there and making these noises. What the fuck? All he's been doing, help me. Don't join it! Like when I was like 7 or 8 or whatever.
Yeah, no, I went on a little deep dive with crazy eggs.
Every time we'd hit a June bug, I would say a little prayer and I would say, I'm so sorry for your untimely death. You may live inside my soul as a consolation for my murder against you.
Whoa.
So I think I'm like 32% June bug.
Probably, yeah. Wow.
Like when I was like 7 or 8 or whatever.
Why did I save this?
Every time we'd hit a June bug, I would say a little prayer and I would say, I'm so sorry for your untimely death. You may live inside my soul as a consolation for my murder against you.
Whoa.
So I think I'm like 32% June bug.
Probably, yeah.
Like when I was like 7.
Guys, I don't remember why I saved this one.
You see, I always land on the stairs and I never have any competition here.
I think I remember now. I think I wanted it as a comparison. Cause so, egg is another. Grim, please tell me if I'm wrong, but egg is another trans woman. And I was so curious. I was like, has egg just like always sounded like that? Did she do voice training or like? So I think I went to like one of her old ones and I was like, have they always sounded like that?
Well, they don't concern me. Oh, now they do. Get the other one away from me. No, he got me mid-air. What a bitch. Okay.
Hold on.
You see, I only.
But if anything, like, their voices got lower and more gravelly. I'm like, oh, crazy. I think that's why I saved it.
You want to be a good boy for mommy? Make me feel good?
You're a bottom! You're not allowed to talk like that!
You gonna keep being a good boy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah.
You want to be a good boy for mommy?
Is this what y'all hear? Anytime I'm flirty, you're like, you're not allowed. You're a bottom. I'm like, yeah. Are you telling me to stop? Do you really want me to stop? I'm sorry, I find it really funny when I just like violently throw my head down to make it recoil. Just. Alright, y'all. I think this is my sign to go to bed. I think it's my time. I'm slowly losing my mind. Let's find somebody. Oh my. It do be at 9 p.m. Alright then. It's fucking bedtime. That's what time it is. Yeah. Thank you for I also, after my stream on Wednesday, I went to see the Chainsaw Man movie. Fucking hype as fuck. Hype as fuck. The intro, motherfucking banger. So we're gonna listen to it while I find someone to raid. Mom. Where are we going? You know, we're gonna go over to Mr. Bagel and thank him for calibrating my my TikTok. Thank you for calibrating it. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun yapping. I think I'm finally caught up on yapping stuff. So now I can go back to like just yapping for like an hour and then like gaming for a little bit. I'm really obsessed with Honkai Star Rail. So I'm gonna be playing that pretty soon. I wanna watch all of the cutscenes with y'all. So y'all are like ready and prepared for the finale. What else? I'm gonna be moving soon. So I might disappear like one more time. And then I have like 2 weeks off of work during like the last 2 weeks of the year. So I'm gonna try and like stream as much as I can and try and finish Elden Ring by then. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, alright.